And they said the chicken came first. Why? Because there's a protein in the egg that could only come from the chicken. It's the same thing with the black man and the black woman. There's a protein in her X chromosome that could only come from the XY chromosome of the black man. Let me tell you something. A female egg is dormant until it's touched by male sperm. That's what scientists say. It's a lie they told it. I didn't tell it. It's dormant unless it's touched by a male sperm. Also, we got to understand this right here. There's laws in this universe, and they are ancient as the universe itself. The first law of the universe is motion. The second law of the universe is time. The third law of the universe is order. Those are the three laws of the universe. Fixed states in nature. You don't break them. If you do, they eventually break you. In order to rule nature, you must first rule yourself by the rules of nature. That's the only way you can rule nature. So what I'm saying is that the masculine principle is a high vibration. Female principle is a lower vibration. The masculine principle is a positive. The female principle is a negative. And negative don't mean lacking. It just means energy at rest. That's what it means. Energy at rest. The proton is a masculine principle. And it's one positive unit of electricity. The neutron is symbolic or a prototype of the feminine principle. And has a neutral charge, energy at rest. An electron has a negative charge. And it's the only part of the atom that can go in and outside of the atom. That's going in and out is what produces electricity. Because when an electron goes into another atom, it must release one of its original atoms, and that going in and coming out is what produces electricity in the universe. Everything is real. So in the beginning, the never begun is when consciousness became aware of itself and the totality of reality in the time before time began. So what I'm saying is that the ancient Egyptians said that God came out of, or Atum came out of, with Atum, Amen, and Ra. They're all the same people. They're all the same person. 3 in 1 is what I am, and hell to me is but a damn. That's what they meant. So when God, the substance of pure intelligence, came out of primordial matter, what Caucasians call dark matter, that we call black matter today. What is black matter? The white man has been trying to find out what it really is. He has no instrument that he ever invented that could detect dark matter. They can only detect its tremendous gravitational attraction. It's what keeps everything compound together, all the physical things in the universe. Everything in the universe is held together by the tremendous power and magnetic force of this attracting power of this dark matter. See, the mind is an electromagnetic force field of pure energy that activates on 2 or more objects, one positive and one negative. And this supreme, intelligent, infinite living being, like the ancient Egyptians said, came from the darkness into the light. It just said from darkness thus come. Oh, the Buddhist said, "Thus come one," and the ancient Egyptians said, "From the darkness came forth one," and the Bible said, "God came from the darkness into the light." Like I said, we came from the darkness into the light. Light is visible, radiant energy, which makes it possible to see. See means to understand. So in all reality, when we came from the darkness, let's get back to the dark matter consciousness. Let's get back to the primordial matter. Primordial matter, as I see it, is unconscious, living entities existing, not actively functioning consciously. That's how I see dark matter. And I see it said, "Thus come one." That means a supremely intelligent, infinite, living being of an entity with the most high qualities and character. This supreme being came out of from the other entities and came and created the proton. So in the beginning, the never begun, he started concentrating, meditating, calculating, evaluating, and creating 360 degrees of knowledge. And like we say, this happened 100 trillion years ago. So from 100 trillion years to 78 trillion years is 200 trillion years. And that's when the first proton was created. And then from one came two. So, and then they reunited to bring about a third part, which is the electron. So the one part became two parts, and then reunite to bring about a third part, which is the proton, the black man, symbolic to neutron is the black woman, and the electron is the black babies. So let's go to George M.C. James. Anyway, let's stop right here. So the 22 trillion years that it took him, and I say he because the ancient Egyptians said he means eternal. The Commissions, they say he means eternal, and the Hebrews said he means light. Light is a masculine principle. So that's why I say he, for you goddess worshippers. Also, so George M. James say in his book, Stolen Legacy, he said that the fire seed atom is the most smoothest, the most mobile. It's the spark in all animated things. He said also, the largest amount are found in people. He said it's the 3-in-1, which means mind, life, and soul is in this fire seed atom. Also, he said that it's the unity of God in man.